The week went pretty good. Had a good battle with Will Hahn at the beginning of the week. It's a pretty good race. Just like all over him, couldn't get around him. He rode awesome, and then the rest of the week was a lot easier. I won all the rest of them except for one mud moto. I was leading it and went down, and just bike was kind of bent, and just salvaged second and won the championship. So went pretty good.
So was there a lot of pressure for you going into that, being it was your last big amateur national, or kind of a hurry up and get it over with you?
There's a little pressure on me because I knew it wasn't going to be easy. It's never easy, especially like Loretta's, because all those kids everybody trains as hard as they can for that one race, and it's always might not even be the same guy that I race with like all year. Like Philip Nicoletti, I totally forgot about him. He was fast on 80s and stuff, he was pretty good, and then never heard anything from him, and then all of a sudden he showed up at Loretta's, and I think he got 3 seconds behind me. It wasn't like he was that far back either. He rode good. So it's kind of, I put some pressure on myself, but I tried not to put too much on myself because just stuff happens. So
with your amateur career coming to a close, how many titles did you end up with as an amateur?
Loretta's I ended up with 9, and all together I really couldn't remember. I got a bunch at Vegas and not too many at Texas. Got quite a few at Vegas and I think 2 at Mammoth. I only went there 3 times, but hopefully I'll get to go back to that one. Just kind of on off weekends would be kind of fun.
So before Loretta's, we saw you out in California testing with the factory Yamaha guys. It wasn't announced till only a few days ago that you're going straight into the Yamaha, right? So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
And, what are your thoughts about going straight to a factory team right out of there?
I'm totally stoked about it. I knew about it a long time, quite a bit ago. So I just kind of been holding it in a little bit, and I'm stoked though. I can't wait till Millville. It'll be fun. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. Hopefully I'll just go out and do the best I can. If I just show up and ride relaxed, I'm sure I'll do really good. And I'm not gonna sit here and say what I'm gonna get or who I'm gonna beat or anything like that, because I've never even raced these races, and these guys have a lot more experience than I do.
Kind of disappointing. You mean it's not going to be Believe the Hype t-shirts?
Oh, I don't think I need any of those things. I don't know if that was the Michael Essie's best career move. Or maybe I shouldn't say anything, but I don't think I'm going to do any Believe the Hype t-shirts.
So, how does the factory bikes compare to the stuff you've been racing your whole career?
It's so much nicer. Just the whole. It's like I can get away with a lot more. They're so much easier to ride. It's like they got Yamaha just put together a great package. I love my bike, and it's like I had to race, my bike, my amateur bike at Loretta's, and I just went and tested on Monday on my my race bike, and I was just like, yeah, this is what I remember. I was stoked.
What would you say is the biggest difference? Is the motor or the suspension?
Well, the motor is just smoother. It's just it's so much easier to ride, and the suspension, I'd say suspension's the biggest thing. It's just you can get away with so much more, and it's just the bike just tracks and everything so much. It's just better. My bike that I raced at Loretta's was good too. Factory connection. I can't say that my stuff was bad at Loretta's either, but this new stuff's really good.